And the best is yet to come. Oh, I love it.
Yeah, awesome.
Cool. I'll be excited to see that.
Yeah.
We're here at Great Basin National Park. We just parked in the Summit Trailhead parking lot. We've got to hike about a mile on the road here as it's closed this middle of May. And you can see we're not going to the top, but we're going to the Alpine Lakes Loop Trail. Well, when I checked in at the visitor center, they said it was about a mile down to the trailhead for the Alpine Lakes Loop Trail. Hopefully I've got enough juice in my camera and enough juice in my body here. But the view, magnificent. Right here, Bristlecone and Alpine Lakes Trailhead. It's looking pretty snowy. Well, you can see how deep the snow is here. And there's not much of a path, but we're following the footprints, the tracks. What's the dead end? That's the way you go, I think. Go to the right.
Okay, but I don't see where it continues. I see where it stops.
There's no trail?
I see it is.
Oh, okay. Well, us desert rats are not used to hiking on trails that have snow. I think we're fortunate. Today is a nice sunny bluebird sky. Well, we got a little off track and now we're back because there's the Bristlecone, that glacier trail heading up that way. But we're not going there. We're going to head up to the Alpine Lake Loop Trail. I just started following these footprints through the snow. And there's the blaze. We're climbing up an elevation. The snow's just probably perfect, not slippery yet. It's melting a bit. You can hear the water from the snow melt. And fortunately we found these blazes tacked in the tree. This water's headed to the Great Basin. All right, there's the blazes. I'm glad they made them such fluorescent orange. And the snow's beginning to melt a little bit more on this trail. Oh yeah, we must be getting close to where the lake is. I can see the granite. Well, we've just opened up into this granite-y area and you can see the peak. Beautiful. We must not be too far from the lake. Just ran into some other hikers. They're headed to the summit. Well,
You say you see the trail.
I think you can probably go up that way. It looks like some footprints through there, but I can see the trail going right up through there. Do you see a blaze anyplace? It looks like, I don't know, people walked over that or what. But see the trail right through there? I just went over that big log there. You can see where it's worn down from people skidding over the top of it. There's the blaze. It's in the shade. You couldn't have seen it from where you're at over there by that tree. Well, you really got to keep your eyes open here on this trail, especially this time of year with the snow on the ground. And there's some fallen trees from this winter's snow. And this one in behind me there is pretty big and it was covering the trail. And started headed up that way. And I think it was just rocks. We're getting closer, I believe, to the Alpine Lake. And we picked the most beautiful day here in the middle of May to hike this trail to the Alpine Lake Loop. And we ran into some young people that were headed up to the summit. We'd already spoken to some folks that had climbed the summit earlier today, but that's not for me today. We're just doing well to get up this way. We're probably above 10,000 foot elevation. The peak's about 13. We're a little over. And you can see it behind me. And there it is, Stella Lake. Peaceful snowmelt at the base of Wheeler Peak. Well, after some hiking in the wrong place, I made it to the Stella Lake here, right below the mountains, and it's beautiful. And I had to put on the down, and I'm gonna sit, eat some lunch. Well, we just left Stella Lake and decided to head back towards the parking lot. Well, we're going to try to catch up with the trout slayer. She's down in the aspens there. Now headed back to the summit parking lot. 1 mile. Oh my. So beautiful. What God has created. What can they say? Creator didn't do this. The Bible says that in Genesis that God created all things. He spoke it into existence. The word for creation in the Hebrew is bara. It sounds like something breathes something upon it. Bara. We just came down the Wheeler Peak Trail, and it's about 1 mile from Stella Lake, maybe 1.25 miles. And it was not too bad coming back to the parking lot here. And so I'd recommend coming down this way. It was hardly any snow this time of year.
And the best is yet to come.